Saki here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I maintain my pink hair, how I get it to look like this, including like the steps that I take, what products I use, and I will also show you guys how I create my not everyday like hair look, but I will teach you guys how I've done this hair look, which I pretty much do in every single one of my videos. So if you're interested to see how I get my hairstyle and how I get my pink hair color, please keep watching. But before I let you go, I wanted to remind you guys to please subscribe to my channel if you like content like this, if you like luxury and handbags and all things fashion, because that is what I love and that is what I talk about here on this YouTube channel. I upload videos twice a week and I also do monthly giveaways, so there are plenty of things to do and see on my channel. But yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here we go. So today I'm only touching up my hair a little bit because it's still really pink. So there are two products that I usually switch between depending on what my needs are for the day. I use Overtone whenever I need to go full color, like if my hair is really faded. Otherwise, I will use Arctic Fox and dilute it just to use as a touch-up color. So I'm going to start mixing the color before I start doing anything. I have this really old bowl and I'm sorry it's so gross and dirty, but I tried to clean it out as much as I can. I start off by going in with a tiny bit of the Arctic Fox dye. A little bit goes a long way and you can always build up the color, so I always start little first. And then I'm going to take my conditioner. This is just one that I bought from Target, and I'm going to pour it all in, making sure that I get as much in there as possible. And then I'm going to mix everything up. So this is about the shade that I usually go for. It's really, really light pink, and it's probably not going to make my hair, turn any darker, but it is going to keep the color that's already in my hair in, if that makes sense. This is probably not going to be enough for my whole head, so I am going to make a little bit more. But like I said, it is better to start off with a little bit less so that you can build up the color and make a little bit more if you need to. Now it's time to put the color in my hair. I also make sure that I'm wearing a black shirt so that the dye doesn't stain. And I also like to bring my full-length mirror with me so that I can see the back of my head as well. And don't forget to use gloves if you don't want your hands to stain. I also like to section my hair off like you see here. Nothing precise, I usually just do a couple of different layers. I usually start at the ends and then work my way up to the root, making sure that I saturate every strand. And I also try to make sure I'm looking behind me in the mirror as well so that I can get the back of my head, to make sure that I'm saturating every piece as much as possible. I pretty much do this to the rest of my head, but I will leave my bangs and my top roots. Then for my bangs and the top head of my head, I like to mix in a little bit more pink just to make the color a little bit darker. My bangs aren't as light as my ends, so I feel like a darker color is better at the top because it also show up more than if I just have that diluted pink in there. If my color is really faded, I usually wait about 15 minutes before showering, but if I'm just doing a touch-up, I wait somewhere in between 5 to 10 minutes. When I'm in the shower, I also like to use this Viral Pink shampoo, just because I feel like when you're washing out the color, it does fade a lot easier, especially if you're using hot water. So I just like to shampoo with this pink shampoo. This shampoo is just lightly tinted, so it doesn't deposit too much color. Once a week, depending on how dry and frizzy my hair is, I'll use Olaplex. I don't use it very often because I feel like when I do mix my hair dye with conditioner, it already makes my hair feel very soft. And now it's time to shower, so I will be right back. And now I'm freshly out of the shower. So as soon as I jump out of the shower, I make sure to towel dry my hair just a little bit. Then before I blow dry, I usually use this serum from Fanola. I just squeeze a little bit onto my hand, and then I make sure to put the serum really at the ends of my hair, which I feel like is where my hair really needs it and not really at the roots. Next, I will use my tangle teaser and just comb out my hair, making sure that I'm very gentle, and I start at the ends and then make my way up to the roots to smooth out any tangles that might be in my hair. And now it's time to blow dry. I'm using this Pro blow dryer from Conair. It's really, really good and it doesn't emit too much heat, but then again, it's really, really powerful and it dries my hair really quickly. I have pretty thick hair, so it usually takes me a long time to dry, but ever since I bought this new blow dryer, it cuts my blow drying time almost in half. It kind of reminds me of like the Dyson blow dryer, but it is significantly cheaper than that one, so I highly recommend this if you are looking for a new blow dryer. After I blow dry my hair, I will use this spray. It is a reconstructing spray mask from Fanola as well. So I just spray a little bit of this into my palms and then spread it in the ends like I did with the serum. After I finish blow drying my hair, I will usually finish my routine and do my makeup for the day if I decide to do it before I start straightening or curling my hair. I just feel like this gives my hair a little bit of a break in between all of the heat from the blow drying and then the straightening. So I will be right back. And ta-da! My makeup is all done. So now that I've finished my makeup, I will style my hair. And like I said in the intro, I will show you guys how I normally style my hair. So I start off by sectioning my hair in half. I choose a side to start off with, and then from there I section my hair again, usually in 3 to 4 parts because I do have a lot of hair. I will clip up the top half of my hair and then start curling. And I usually start off with the back of my head. I just grab a chunk of hair. So what I do is grab my straightening iron and then I clamp down on my hair and then I will twist backwards. I normally start off twisting backwards, but I guess it doesn't really matter because I do alternate from piece to piece whether I straighten backwards or forwards. So as you can see, the next chunk of hair I try to alternate the size of the chunk and also the rotation of the hair straightener. So I do get some curls facing forward and some facing backwards. Now it may look like the curl is really curly, but we're just going to leave it like that for now, and I'm going to fix them later to make them a little bit more loose. But I want the curls kind of tight to begin with because I usually try to make this hairstyle last me a few days so that I don't have to wash my hair in between or really do anything with it. I don't like putting heat in my hair every single day, so I feel like the tighter you start off the curls, the longer that they will last. Then I pretty much do the same technique to literally all of my head, so I'm going to be doing that, and yeah, I'll be right back. So this is what it looks like so far. I always leave my bangs to the end. I just start off by sectioning them off and then bringing them down to my face, making sure that they are brushed and straight. Then I will take my curling iron and I'm going to swoop them in and then curl them off to the side. I just kind of do this a couple of different times until I get the shape that I want, and that's pretty much it. Now that my bangs are done, it's time to undo the curls a little bit to make them a little bit more natural. So before I do that, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of hairspray in just so that my curls will last for days. Like I said, I don't go crazy on the hairspray because I am going to be putting a tiny bit more heat in my hair. So I just literally do 2-3 hairsprays and then I'm done. Now I'm going in with my Tangle Teezer and brushing everything out to make sure that the curls are a little bit loosened. I kind of go crazy with this because my curls are really, really tight to begin with, so feel free to keep brushing your hair until your curls loosen up as much as you want. Then for the final touches, and these are the two most important things in my opinion, I like to take my hair straightener again and I will lightly clamp at the ends to straighten out my ends a little bit. I just feel like this creates a little bit more of a natural look and it makes my hair look a little bit longer too because the ends are straightened. So I will just do that, not clamping too tightly or anything, just very, very loosely so that the curls kind of pull down. And then the last step that I like to do is I take my straightener and clamp at the roots just a little bit. My hair gets super frizzy along the roots and I notice if I do straighten them a little bit, it helps with the frizziness and helps to make my hair up there look really smooth and silky. And alright, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I love my hair like this, and although it is a little bit tedious to have to dye my hair every single time that I shower, I do feel like I've kind of gotten it down to where I am very, very quick about it. And like I said, I tried to keep my hairstyle for at least, 2 or 3 days so I'm not constantly having to do that. And yeah, I just think it makes my hair look really cool and healthy, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. Another thing that I do like to do for like a final touch, you guys have definitely noticed this in my other videos, is that I like to do this like little hair flip, and all I do is take a little section of hair and then I flip it onto this side, and yeah, that is how I normally have my hair in my videos. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope that you found it useful. Like I said, everything will be linked down below, all of the products I use and everything, and hopefully everything that I referenced in this video. But if I do forget something, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. Before I go, I did want to remind you about March's giveaway. This month I am partnering with two of my friends to be giving away a beautiful twilly. These twillies are hand-drawn and designed personally by my friends Ro and Amanda on Instagram. Now all you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave this emoji in the comment section down below. You can comment this emoji on as many videos as you want in the month of March, only on the videos that I upload in March, and each comment will be counted as a separate entry. You also do have to be subscribed to me here on YouTube, and you must be following me on Instagram plus my two friends Ro and Amanda. I will leave their usernames down in the description below along with all of the contest information. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!
I told you I'm not yours anymore. No, I'm not yours. So why you trying to hold on when I'm not there for you? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game.